Hey guys, welcome to WDWaRpTV, where we help you get good and maybe take some scalps. Today we're going to talk about melee fight chaos mode on your toxic chaos mode Wednesday. So melee fight is just fighter characters have increased attack power and health, and for our newer players, you can denote a fighter by that sword on the top left of the card, as you can see here. So bros, we're going to talk about 9 tips that will help you use the deck that I put together for you guys. I sweat blood and tears. We did a few iterations of this deck, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. We ran the meme deck, we ran no towers, we ran 1 tower, and at the end of the day we ended up circling back to the meme deck, but 4 cards were changed out. So what you're gonna find in this video is the 9 tips, giggity. I say 9, but of course you know me, I'm gonna say a lot more than that, but expect 9 tips at least. There's gonna be no matches, we're just gonna talk about the tips because this is a lot of tower gameplay, and I want to talk about the points that can be made with the stat increases of certain units. So you're going to see the pitfalls of different decks that I tried on stream today. If you missed that, please make sure to give me a follow over on Twitch. We do this every Wednesday, 8 a.m. US Eastern. Twitch only, and well, Twitch and Twitter. And if you don't want to miss that, you know, leave that follow. But if you guys are going to enjoy this here today, if you find value with this, please leave a like and subscribe and let me know how I did. I always want to make these a lot better for you. So without further ado, bros, here we go. Okay guys, your first tip here. I want you guys to notice what's going on. We have quite a bit of help going on. I have stand the grade out. This is the Nicole Coop iteration of the deck. I told stream I wanted to try out Fireball to see how it did, and I remember the chaos condition is melee units have increased health and damage, so I wanted to see if the Fireball could do it. So let's watch this together. We aim our Fireball, and even with all of our stuff there already, it did not kill the cows, and they still got the bar. So that's kind of grody, right bros? Next tip we have here for you is make sure that if you do use the Coop Nicole iteration, just understand that Nicole is not really a super good unit here. You would expect more of her, but you know, when you talk about the stat changes, we're not talking about the plus attack on her and the plus health. That doesn't change, it's just the base unit. So if you wanted to do this iteration, you have to be very careful, and of course we know when we play Coop and Nicole and other animals, you want to make sure that you do it naturally. Don't force it, otherwise you get this situation here. You're forced to kind of like throw energy at it. And as you can see, you know, you got a Heidi there, much cheaper. You got a Castle, of course, tanking it, and Heidi took out the Nicole. So this here is just another tip for you here. Now cows, guys, absolute MVP for this entire chaos mode. The next one down would probably be Friar Jimmy and Mystic. But this guy here, this silly, you know, knucklehead, puts out his cows down mid. He's got a little bit of help. I have 89 health left on my first bar, and basically all he needs is a hit. It looks like he's got Adventure Bradley out as well. So he hits me with that oops. He thinks he's gonna get it, and you'll find out your tip here shortly, bros. So we DSR. The tip, bros. The tip is don't count your chickens before they hatch. No, the tip here is pay attention to his DSR over there. The cows are actually alone. They do have a little bit of help. They come in, they're halved damage, and they actually go ahead and still take the bar. Now, a little later, you'll see that the cows with DSR and no help in addition to the DSR, they'll still take the bar, not counting an Adventure Bradley or anything like that. But if your cows go over and they get DSR'd and the opponent has nothing else, they're still taking that bar. So guys, cows all the way. Make sure you always use cows this chaos mode. And of course, spam the oops if they hit you with that overconfidence. That was satisfying. So guys, here was one of my losses. This is our Nicole Bradley Coop iteration, and you think it's really big brain, and it did actually work until I came across a bro like this right here. So he just puts out a tower and absolutely wrecks my formation. I got kind of a really bad start, so I couldn't really combat this. I just didn't have a direct counter to the tower bros. He was able to put out his cows and shield the classy damage here. Of course, the cows are insane, right? So they just bust through, and no matter what we're doing here, we are losing that bar basically, right? So we're coming through, and then of course he has his tower ready to go to take my cows out. So yeah, it didn't work. Nicole and Coop is really nice. Well, medium nice, I guess. But you come across one person with that one card that's going to mess with your deck, and that's the kind of stuff that's going to happen. And that's really what ended up happening a lot of the time with all of our decks today live on stream, bros. Somebody would come up with some card that just you couldn't really deal with, so just be prepared for all that. I'm not saying that the deck I'm giving you guys today is the deck, but it's one that's gonna, I think is, well, it prepared me as best I could, but I think it's gonna prepare you for a lot of different situations, and with a little patience, you can definitely take the 12 W's. So yeah, just be careful, and just be prepared for everything. I mean, there is a meta, and I mean, it's just towers. So the tip here was when you use Alien Clyde in the final deck that I'm going to show you at the end, along with the 12 win pack, just make sure that you've got groups. I think that's pretty simple, and I think everyone kind of gets that. But I wanted to show you the damage that Alien Clyde does with this poison here. Now, it's not beefed up or anything. Remember, it's just base stats. It's his attack and his health. But I want you guys to see how much that poison actually does to two towers at these levels, and basically almost kills them, right? Yeah, here's that game where I wanted to show you guys where the cows were hurt. They passed through enemy cows. They still get DSR'd. Enemy is at my new kid, you know, with full damage, and even then, bros, the game is mine right there. And I was pretty close, but it was there. He hits me with the bastard. Okay, guys, here on this tip, I want to show you guys that sometimes you want to hold cows. Sometimes you can't help it, right? But you're gonna want to hold cows. And what I mean by sometimes you can't help it is, you know, sometimes you may not have a good play to stay on your side of the field for the longest time. So you may want to just play cows to poke them to make sure that they play into you. But some of the times it's gonna work out really nice if you have your setup right. Cows and drow are gonna be very powerful this week, bros. So just check this out. They're a little hurt here, and they're still coming by. The cow actually destroys that Kyle before it can get another shield off, and they take 2 bars, bros. With all of that defense and actually the premium, the actual premium cow defense this week is gonna be a Bradley pigeon defense, and you guys can see he used all that energy and I still took 2 bars with a well-prepared push. So just think ahead a little bit and you're gonna be just fine, bros. Okay, another tip here, check out Alien Clyde's damage. Look for groups like that, bros. That's gonna be your premier way to use Alien Clyde, and always kind of use him off away from the action, because his like poisoned lobster, whatever the hell he's throwing, that animation takes a little bit, right? So check that out. It takes a while. You want him away from the action, and then you want him to actually poison as many things as possible. Now that little group is kind of a lot, right? So definitely check that out. And here is actually another example. You know, DSR and then cows on top of their cows are going to completely melt them, bros. So make sure you kind of utilize that. So that was, you know, a 2-for-1. And then of course the cows are going to go in and grab that bar. Okay, bros, so that was all your tips. Here is the 12 win pack. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like I said, leave a like, subscribe, let your bros know that there's a tutorial kind of thing going on here. Did you like this without matches? Just let me know. Let me know how you guys felt about it in the comments. And guys, we will catch you next time. And remember, bros, for that next time, don't forget to get good.